Wyoming and Kentwood Chamber of Commerce provides for over 400 businesses across Wyoming and Kentwood, Michigan. In simple terms, the Chamber of Commerce is a place where businesses can go to find support, access, and information. They inform people about what is going on in the business community, connect them to the resources, the people, and the organizations they need to support their businesses, and provide education on business development and political landscape. We sat down with the president of the Wyoming and Kentwood Chamber of Commerce, Keith Morgan, who told us more about the impact and benefits their organization offers to the community.
Okay, so my role as the president is to make sure that the organization has we have a sustainable product, and that we are sustainable, to make sure that we're here. We've been in existence since 1980, so we're over 40 years old. We want to make sure that we have another 40 years left. The other thing that my role requires is that I'm front-facing for the community, so I work with our local politicians, I work with our local key stakeholders, community leaders, business leaders, and we do that because we're trying to provide the best means for businesses to be able to thrive and flourish within our local area.
The Chamber of Commerce works with many different local businesses. They do things such as job training, connections, and organize different events for political figures and business owners to meet each other. Utilizing the Chamber of Commerce is the best way to start or consistently improve your business.
So the Chamber of Commerce does a lot to help the local community. One of the things that I think is most important is we help their businesses that employ people that live in the community. What that means is, a community doesn't thrive without a business, and businesses can't thrive without communities. So there's a synergistic element there. There's other things that we do as a chamber to help community, which is provide different services for people who are looking to get into business, so maybe they're not business owners. So we provide some training, we also help connect them with resources in order for them to be able to thrive. But we do have a Santa parade that we put on, and that's really to help businesses be able to give back to the community.
One of the many businesses they work with, Marge's Donut Den, invited us to come take a look at their store. Marge's Donut Den is a staple for many of the citizens of Wyoming, Michigan. Marge has done a lot for the community, whether that is donating to the police and fire department or sponsoring Little League softball teams. She has won several awards for her good deeds and great donuts. The Chamber of Commerce helps businesses like these create and support strong and loving cities.
I think the Chamber of Commerce has a big impact on the local community. The Chamber of Commerce can do things that other organizations can't do. When you start talking about your local politicians and policymakers, they have some restraints. When you start talking about business owners, they have restraints. So we do those things that stand in the gap to help businesses understand what kind of policies, what type of things are coming down the pipeline that they should be aware of. And then on the other end, when it comes to policymakers, we help give them a perspective on what businesses are going through, what we're hearing from business owners, because some of the policies may negatively affect the business owners. We want to make sure that we stand in the gap and help represent both sides.
There are many benefits that the Chamber of Commerce does for the community. Without businesses in Wyoming, there would be a lack of jobs and resources for tens of thousands of people living in the city. The Chamber of Commerce does what no one else can, supporting and flourishing the community every single day.